Alright, first off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. Honors to the apostles and healers of Brethren Stone. Tell them to rise in the highways and byways, because in spirit and truth. Sisters, the believers, the helps, hope, the elect. Just another week out. Just another week prophesying, don't fall off the system. First and foremost, we always proclaim Father or the standard in which we come under, which is the name of the Heavenly Father, whose name is true name, is Yahweh, but Jehovah, not Yahweh, not Yeshua, right? Not just a plain old title, God, right? But Yahweh, the name of his only begotten Son, whose name is Yahweh Shai, not Jesus, not Yahshua, not them other names that them have been
Elohim, Yeshua, Yahweh.
Right? It's Yahweh Shai, meaning he's the deliverer. And Yahweh means he is or he exists. Right? Those are the names that we come under. That's who we are ambassadors for. Right? And funny enough, we out here in Jamaica, predominantly, we have the tribe of Benjamin. Currently, we have two examples of two whores that were put to death. And that is just the beginning. Spice, well, not two put to death, one getting judged and one put to death.
1.5.
1.5. As the verdict on the next one is.
That's right.
It is pretty much working its way. We don't know how the Lord planned to bring it yet. But you can clearly say 1.5. The reason why I say I'm getting in the law where I say there no force of the daughters of Israel. Yeah, that's Satan, Mr. Leave us out.
Deuteronomy 23 verse 17. There shall be no war of the daughters of Israel.
No war of the daughters of Israel. Right? So, the reason I'm saying two wars have recently been judged, Stikiana and Spice. Right? A lot of people, when Stikiana be put to death, a lot of people are saying, sort out the family of a field. When the man of stop killing women and them and all of that. You can check through our IG, what does she promote? Boredom, spice, and her recently BBL surgery complication. What was the purpose of that surgery? To do what she always been doing. Promote promiscuity, because guess what? When she do that BBL, what do you think she'll come out and do? They'll come out and show her body, they're revealing clothes. Remember, say she the one who every song him screeching. Right? Remember, she the one who have the video where tape measure and measure man out. How come them line up and boy and measure to see one get stick? So when they say, look here, our judgment if she die, they will ask, why are you going to say that? She have kids. She never knows that she have kids when she's all over the world. A measure man with the tape measure. She never knows that she have kids when she have promote all type of lewdness and whoredom.
A curse unto her kids.
Yeah, she's a curse unto her kids as an accent.
I don't know if it corrects today.
Alright, they currently say she awake. But the question will then be this: will she repent? Because guess what? There's going to be a lot more of Stikianas and a lot more spices, meaning they're going to be judged of the Lord. Right? You have these women that come on social media whenever they're trying to catch men. Take men resources, play all type of games, and then when shit happens to them, based off of their own judgment, everybody want to cry and sorrow. No.
Silaki like the one on Moby the other day, yo.
Yeah, Slickiana, shit.
Yeah, forget the precept.
What?
Alright, this is Leviticus 19 verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness.
Exactly, because you can fairly state that one of the big contributions to our society have been full of whores, spice. She's a big contributor to a lot of whores in the society.
Spice along with all of the
Yeah, and not only her, you know, the Shensias, Aishanas,
the public figures.
all of them public figures, them get what they deserve, yo.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 19. Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee.
Exactly, they're just reaping what they sowed. Right? You're reaping what you sow. Right? Adultery. What are the things that come with adultery? Proverbs tell you, jealousy is a rage, is the jealousy of a man.
Jealousy is the
Jealousy is
Jealousy is the rage of a man. Somebody can get that as well.
Make it.
Yeah, let's look at the fruits of whoredom and the fruits of adultery.
Alright, this is Proverbs. Start from 32. This is Genesis, Proverbs 6 verse 32. But whoso committed adultery with a woman lacketh understanding.
You say he that committed adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. Because they don't understand the various situations, like they don't understand the situation they get in themselves in. Both from a physical standpoint, meaning where you take on to your body, right? You have your flesh, and not only that, things you are doing regarding your spirit. What the main thing is your transgression against how much you shine. And then on top of that, the situation they get in themselves, you know, when they mess with a man woman.
Exactly.
There are so many things that you're bringing onto yourself in that one act. Right? Go on.
But whoso committed adultery with a woman lacketh understanding. He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul.
He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. Also she that doeth it destroyeth her own soul as well.
Yep.
Because there are consequences.
Yep. Consequences of breaking the law.
Hey, and the thing, most of you people don't even consider that you're in flesh. You're in flesh. So it takes nothing for the Lord to do something to you. The Lord of business if you have picnic, the Lord of business if you're pretty, the Lord of business if you're ugly, the Lord of business if you have money. The Lord don't care about none of them things that were man exalt.
Exactly, yeah.
In Ezekiel he said, God slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children.
Right.
He never pardoned people then, and I'm sure now going to pardon nobody now.
Hey, you have kids who speak against Elijah, and the Lord kill them, yo.
Yep.
So in a matter if you're young or you're old, you're in a flesh.
Judgment and pardon, the most and the pardon. Alright. Hold on. This is so continue. Verse 33. A wound and a dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance.
Jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore will not spare in vengeance. Right?
You have a lot of females love to say, you're too jealous.
Yeah, too jealous. And them have a talk, oh, them go like a freedom pussy. Well, what the Lord say about that? You get to a wife, you get to possession, yo.
Even the Mosai is jealous.
Yeah.
You know, the Mosai say I'm jealous over Israel with godly jealousy. So there's nothing wrong with being jealous. If you have something and it's your possession and you see somebody else with it, of course there will be jealousy.
Hey,
nobody else is supposed to have what belong to you.
What are the main concepts of the law? Not coveting that which is your neighbor's, yo. Yeah, not coveting neighbor's thing. If you have something and somebody a competitor and want to take it from you, that is where problems cause. And that is why it says in Romans that what? Love worketh no ill to his neighbor. Love is what? The
beginning of the law.
Yeah, man. As well. No man, continue that way.
Continue that, okay.
Somebody get that. Go on.
Alright, continue. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance.
And guess what? In a spice case, seeing as how you lead Israel up, right? There's nothing you can tell the both side if they decide that she was supposed to be put to death under that knife, yo. Alright? There was nothing that you could have done if the Lord decided that, look, she's supposed to be put to death.
Yep.
No sacrifice, no gifts. You know, you have some people that say, oh, them just cases because when them people are there, they pray to God and God never answer them. You know why God never answer them? Because the prayers are wicked. It's a wicked prayer.
Yep.
Because guess what? You have prayer for them revive, for them continue to do wickedness, but make the Lord judge them in the first place.
The scripture says, what? Pray not though for these people.
For their good.
Yeah, for their good. Neither lift up a cry unto them. Then, he will not, verse 35, he will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts.
Exactly. Look at it, yo. People always say job fist. You don't need, if right now anyone want to have an idea, how a spice front look like, easy for find.
It's the definition of the word jealous. Fiercely protective of one's own rights or possession.
That is it. No,
Exactly. So every man have the right to be jealous. Yes, and the definition of jealousy, every man have the right to be jealous. Because think about it, yo. Who wants somebody to just come and take them things from them, yo?
Exactly.
Who wants anybody, if you work on my car, why you don't want a man to just come and take it? And if your car, go and say your car is an AI, your car decides to look here. Even though you buy me, I scroll through the internet and I like this man profile better, so I'm going to make this man be my owner.
Not really.
You're going to piss off and you're going to probably decide to look here. You're going to mash up the car and you're going to burn it up or something. Because it is yours.
Even if you own children,
God.
you know, if your children start to call another person daddy or mommy,
Yeah.
you know, you're going to be pissed. You know?
Stretching out.
This is Ecclesiasticus 23, start at verse 22. Thus shall it go also with a wife that leaveth her husband and bring it in and hear by another. For first, she had disobeyed the law of the Most High, and secondly, she had trespassed against her own husband, and thirdly, she had played the whore in adultery and brought children by other men.
Yep.
Exactly. Hey, when the woman them go out and the man them get rid of say, yo, all in this could have just leave. Because guess what? You people look at that as sex. The Lord never designed man and woman to have sex just for the sake of having sex.
Yep.
There's a purpose to it. Yes, it is enjoyable, and yes, it can be done in the case that you want pleasure, but this is to procreate. When you procreate, where you build your own house. So if you get a woman onto you to help in your house, and next one is supposed to enjoy your what's supposed to be yours. What?
Romans 7 verse 1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, or that the law hath dominion over a man as long as he liveth. For the woman which had an husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he liveth.
Exactly, the woman is bound to the man. You never said the man in the sense of subjugated or bound to the woman in that state, yo. Or one woman. If a man choose to have one woman, that's his choice. As long as he decide to take the next woman, as long as she don't belong to the next man,
Legal.
it is legal according to the scriptures. So what? How him can do what he want and she? No. The Lord set the bounds. The Lord set the standards. And when they break away from those bounds and those standards, you get put to death.
Right.
Consequences.
And if you promote that lifestyle, because that is it.
Promote.
When you promote that lifestyle, which is what Spice does.
Spice on the other.
And the other IG models and the Grimblades.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. One video where them I say yo what them call it what's a check sex or something like validation sex where if you want to know if the person we are with are really the one for you to be true, then you just go out there and test something else and then compare the two. And then if you decide you like that one better, then you go to that one there. That's the shit that these wars promote, yo.
Then they pick up some disease in there.
And then when they pick up disease, and when the two man them decide say, yo, something have to go on and start kill them one another or kill them, then all of a sudden everybody want to cry and bring flowers and say, this need to stop.
Right.
But guess what? That is the judgment of the Lord.
Exactly.
Those are the fruits of your doings.
Yep.
It's like, to be honest, it's like say, yo, then tell us, say, yo, the law say, yo, don't play the fire. You see me? When people are jump through the fire, I play around the fire, when they jump in the fire, oh gosh, woe is me, we're not ball for. The law they never protect you. None of this would happen if they never break it in the first place.
Look here. You can't pay for your dog and expect a tiger.
Exactly.
Anything we pay for, that you going to get.
Precept.
One.
This is Galatians 6 verse 7. Be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Yep.
So therefore, if you sow to whoredom, you reap to whoredom, and even some men. Because these men no one here so they don't have to commit adultery either. You have men who promote whoredom as well.
Yep.
So guess what? They don't have to be responsible. Them can hit and go.
Yep.
Free of so they want to have the benefits of having the woman, but don't want the responsibility that comes with it. So guess what you do? You mess around somebody else's own. That's wicked, yo.
It's wicked.
And that is why the Most High make sure I say, look here. You do it, the two on the do, on the drop asleep, and the Lord put a spirit on the man of the house and say, look here. Nobody work this late tonight. Go on home. And then go on home and soon comfortable. Whatever you want to get, you want to take. Once again, you can't pay for your dog and expect a tiger.
Yep. It's just in the sight of the Most High. Alright, in the sight of men, you know, men cry over them things and government and, you know, outcry. Yo, too much women are dead.
Why?
No, too much women are dead.
What not again?
Nobody not dying, no woman not die. See? The thousands and hundreds of men that die daily. Why is not there outcry for that? But why as the black bitch get touched, there's an outcry. But precept.
Continue in Romans 7, read about verse 2. For the woman which had an husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he liveth.
Yep.
But if the husband be dead, she is loose from that.
What do you think promote dressing like that? You think that come out, you think that just come out of thin air? The woman walk up along with no bra, walk up along the road and try to them front and show.
Yep.
Where do you think that's about? You think that come normal, that's for them, yo?
The scripture say a woman is supposed to dress modest. You know, but who tell them, teach them to dress anyhow like sluts and whores? Really start from the devil. You know what I mean? The so-called white man, because guess what? That's how the wars, or that's how they used to advertise the women that they want. An auction block and, you know, which one of them, then they put them in a music videos. And
help, and that's how them help to destroy a nation and keep a nation down.
That is it. That is it.
The movie, called a documentary, Goodbye Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
There's a scene in you show you.
Yeah.
You start from the little one, then we call him bird without feather. So he saw like that.
Yeah.
It says, she is loose from the law of her husband. So then if, while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, which marriage is basically sex.
Right?
Yeah. And the ring on her finger for her. Says she shall be called an adulteress.
And that is what breaking wedlock is. You know, go ahead.
And even in today's society, fine. Let's say that we know that we can't practice marriage fully and properly according to the scriptures, you know, because the society will grow. If you going to agree, if you as a woman going in an agreement with a man and say, look here, you belong to him or you are his hook. Yeah, you say you're a woman. You say you're in Jamaica, them say on the dead. If you go in that contract, what you have agreed to is that you will submit to him and him over here, yo.
Yep.
You belong to him.
Yep.
So in the eyes of the Most High, that is valid.
Yep.
That's the union.
That's a union. Might not be like how, you know, because as you know by right, there are certain rights and certain procedures that would actually make it fully official according to the scriptures, but that would suffice. In this time of grace, that would suffice. So you know, say once that is done, then the rules apply. All the rules apply, especially after that first sexual intercourse. Yeah, that's all Isaac did. Have sex, yo.
Likewise, Jacob.
So once you come together and say, look here, we're gonna do this, and then good example. When in Israel, when, like for example, David and Nabal, when Nabal died, Nabal's wife was free from Nabal and he went onto her. It'll be the same thing. He decides I'm gonna take her, alright, that's how it work out, and she become his. So you can apply that form of concept to know with the fact that it's not being played out or the scriptures specifically outlined from, you know, the virgin and all of that.
Rehearsing the righteous acts.
So we're rehearsing the righteous acts. So once you and them come together and say, look here, we're in a relationship, and that is that. So when she out there, a man see her, she say, look here, I'm in a relationship. If she have sex with a man that is not that man where she go in a relationship with, it's adultery, it's whoredom.
Yep.
So you can't say, oh, no, ring not the pop thing, or this and no.
That's not what marriage is.
That's not what marriage is, yo.
Yep. And when the scripture said, it say you're bound to your husband, meaning say
as long as he live it.
As long as he live it, meaning say you belong to him. But you have woman love to say. I have a precept more about that with in Sirach. Yeah, man, I have read context. Sirach 36 verse 24. He that getteth a wife, he gaineth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. So the point of that scripture is that you are a possession. You know, you can have these women love to jump around.
Oh, no man no woman.
No man no
We
woman.
belong to Jesus, we belong to God.
Who tell us that a woman belong to a man? The scripture say. The scripture say he that getteth a wife begin it a possession. You're a possession. Just like a piece of land.
Yeah.
And helpmate.
A helpmate.
Servant.
Right.
Slave.
It's not the other way around.
and once you're in that state, you also have other things you need to do. Like, you need to dress appropriate. You can't have yourself a show and advertise to attract other men.
Yep.
Because guess what? You already spoken for you.
Yep.
And it double worse because guess what? You actually agree that this society you get the chance to say, oh yes I want to do this, or yes I don't want to do this. So you go and you say, oh yes I'm going to do this, you're bound by that, yo. Because if you never agree, then you could have gone to the police station and could have made a complaint and the man would have been punished according to the society. So that means that you made that choice. What?
Yeah, we finish it. Yeah, we can continue with that.
But if her husband be dead, she is free from the law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man.
Exactly. And that is it. Once you're going outside of those bounds, it's adultery. So when you start dying, die with a smile. Own your choices, own your consequences. Don't look for no sympathies. Don't look for no sympathies.
I have a precept in the outside. Go ahead.
It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 3, starting at verse 1, and it says, they say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith the Lord.
Exactly. So even though that there are different contexts in regards to repentance, but the point is still there. Yeah. Once a woman goes to another man that's not her husband, she pollutes herself.
Yep. The land is polluted.
That land is polluted. Hey, women are likened unto land.
Yep.
That is why you have the term husband.
Fertile.
Which means what? Tiller of the soil.
Yep.
Or a husbandman, which is what? A farmer.
Yep.
And that is why the man point and he asks if a woman is fertile.
Yeah.
So once you have a different man apart from your husband until your soil, you're polluted.
Hence why you plant seed. You see me?
Yeah.
And she's, as you said, land to bring forth seed, yo.
And if you plant it with
And
diverse.
what? Fruits. And also even the law say what? You know plant diverse seed.
Yeah,
Soil.
Yeah.
That's what? That is confusion, yo.
Yep. So a precept.
What?
This is the law. Leviticus 20 verse 10. And the man that committed adultery with another man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteresses shall be surely put to death.
Exactly. In this society, the most you just leave it to the most high on you. Because you have men and women played adultery for years.
Yep.
You know? She did there, oh, I'm not going to work till I feel sick. As soon as the man gone out, they actually provide a roof over your head and food in your stomach. You call the next one, yo, gone and now. You can come over,
Yeah.
all right, look here, all right, we're giving you time in case you forgot now. I'm going to call a taxi and come give you a link.
Yep. Hey, scripture, we don't read no Sirach, brother. If you can start back from him, up top with the husband, in the Sirach. The man that break it with luck. Because that what you mentioned is a popular thing in the culture. And we can speak for Jamaica. Right, it's a popular thing.
That bitch Spice.
Yep, promote.
Scream Jim Squeechy.
Yep. It's a popular thing in the culture of Jamaicans, you know, so-called Jamaicans, which are Benjamites by nationality. You know? But regularly me hear it. The husband that foreigner work, you know, and she have somebody else here, you know, I till the side, you know, I deal with. And regularly me hear it from their mouth, their own mouth. Then
always an excuse. Oh, it work too much another time for me. Or oh, in a carry that wanna treat me nicer, in a buy me gifts, in a buy me this, in a do me that. Well, guess what? You put food in your stomach. You have a roof over your head.
Yep.
If you're sick, you have to deal with it.
Yeah, you have a female who live way in Westmoreland, posh bedroom, posh house. And she left from way Westmoreland, come to Kingston, come fuck her next month. And the man that foreigner take care of everything. You know what I mean? But even the men, you cannot leave a woman out here and go overseas and think that's a relationship just the same. That's not a relationship, man. The moment you leave and away from her for that long, it's done. You should classify it, done.
But even in the New Testament, Paul tell you that you don't stay too far away. You separate for a time.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, they are there. They say the man had no power over the body. But the woman, somebody can get that pretty much. Urges will be there. So if she need it, supposed to give it unto her, and if you as a man need it, supposed to give it to you.
Yep.
So you going for a long time, you know, that's not healthy.
Not healthy at all.
Because that will then in a sense I can say force her to commit adultery. Because with marriage there are certain it's needs and responsibilities.
Duty of marriage.
Duty of marriage. You know, so there's a balance to it. But we are talking about specifically for those who just do it out of lust and greed and don't have no reason for it. Them just see, alright, you see Tom Jones like him drive a car, for them man drive a car, so guess what? Tom Jones it is, then we go home to touch man.
Yeah, and a lot of women say them have different men for different purpose.
Because it leads back to covetousness.
Yep.
It goes back to lust.
Yep.
Unable to be content.
Yep.
And that's why inside the scripture say, oh, my people are lack of knowledge can. Because them don't understand these are things that you're supposed to know. Because them don't know, them use it out of context, yo. You get me? The scripture tell you how you're supposed to do these things.
Alright, this is 1 Corinthians 7 verse 1. Now concerning the things whereof he wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. For the wife had not power of her own body, but the husband, and likewise also the husband had not power of his own body, but the wife. defraud ye not one another, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinence.
Right. That Satan tempt you not. Right.
Exactly.
Yep.
So that is it. You know, the urges are there. You know, but they have, as you say, you have these women who actually live with them and they get all these things,
Yep.
and them still go and trespass you because of lust and greed.
And what a lot of them,
And we Esau portray as well, because as you say, some of them are saying, oh, them don't carry me out, or
some fuckeries.
the one him not sing to me, him not serenade me, him not
never buy me
this,
chocolate.
him not buy me that. All out of work, covetousness, yo,
Yep.
and evil. What I say, yo, but the man do what I'm supposed to do. He need him to provide, is him to clothe, him to do all what I'm supposed to do as a man. All of that other things are extra shit. So that's because, and that's why the social media and them say, other women seem like them get all of the extraness and them feel like them are miss out. So guess what, them are weigh options. Well, weigh the consequences.
Alright, let me have the law again.
Go on.
Alright, thou shalt not covet. You know, Exodus, let me start at, right. Exodus 20 verse 14, I jump. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Right? Verse 17, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his men servant, nor his maid servant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Yeah, it's an evil man servant. Hey, to show you how evil covetousness is, yo. A man will come and say, like, say, alright, say you have money a little way. And you call on somebody who is less fortunate and call them, say, I can work with you. And them say, yo, your thing will go up certain way. And them see how the person can work. Them start so evil and they start so discord between you and that person. So that after a while, them bring them cross. You know, them tell you about all the while even some of these a man we go some booms link so-called foreigner out there in Jamaica, because the man can't really ask him friend to collect the money for him. Eventually what him do? He take the woman phone number and he talk to the woman, and guess what he do? He take the woman from him because and then so him can start get the money, start get the benefits and all of that, yo.
And where a lot of these men do, them put down men and women. A woman will put down her man in the worst ways. You know, to our next man. You know, the boy this, the boy, and boy him up on all of them things there. You know, him work boy, what this, the boy that. Shame, and bring all of these kind of defamation of the man, and so is the man. A man actually talk about the next man to a woman just to get the woman, to start down about a man just to get the woman. You know, that's a thing about Jake. It's a curse. You know, where our people eyes are evil towards each other. You know, selfishness, hate. You know, coveting each other. It's a curse. Envy, maliciousness. It's a curse. You know.
This is 1 Timothy 5, point verse 6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
Yep.
Exactly.
But they run down the trail.
Right.
And the trail causes from relationship to relationship to relationship.
You can continue.
They get more problems.
Some more,
They get more polluted and more polluted and more polluted. What?
You're going with it. There's some more to it.
You're going with it. So this is 1 Timothy 5, start at 2. It says the elder women as mothers.
Yeah. As mothers, because you wouldn't consider or classify a lot of these women as mothers. These are the
And that's the thing. That's a lot of cut up. So another thing, whoredom, yo. One next thing whoredom promote is abortion, yo.
yep.
That is the next shit.
Yep. A woman's son get a girl pregnant and she call the girl and tell her that she's pregnant. You know what I mean? And the girl mother told her if she throw it away, don't call her anymore mommy, don't call her anymore mother.
Exactly.
But it just goes to show you.
That's the thing, but that's what them do. Because them know that, look, once them have a child, it kind of stop them from getting the claims of their body are going to spoil. And then they know that once you have a child, the value, if you're always out on the open market, your value automatically goes down. So what them do? Them kill the child so they can still benefit and still sleep around and still do all that of shit, yo.
Which is child sacrifice.
It's child sacrifice. So that's another thing that word of promotes, yo. Abortion.
Yep, child sacrifice.
Murder.
Yep.
You know, they're all for what? Pleasure, yo.
Hey, that's what I have had experience with females who have done abortion. And by some happenings, we can always tell when they have abortion. You understand? Because them get scarred. See, them vagina pretty much become a graveyard. You understand? So them get scarred, yo. See, it's a damage them do to them body when them get abortion.
And them mind.
Yeah.
Because it always rests on them mind. If them like to pretend. You know, even some of them, some of them not a conscience, but I know. Hey,
After the third and fourth year.
yeah. Eve can get, Jake and Noel can get to certain heights of wickedness. So, say some of them were don't have a conscience against it. Like some of them, it's like a routine.
After the third and fourth year.
Right? But believe me, especially after the first one, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, if you pick up a woman after that, you do something like that, believe me, you have some shit to fix. And that can't fix.
Yeah, you have some demons to fight with.
Yeah, you have some serious demons
And you
to
can't
fight
fix
with.
that.
And that is the thing. Right? Which is what? Another fruit of boredom, yo.
Yep. And this world promote boredom. The society, the whole system promote boredom and sodomy. You know? Lies.
Woman, the black woman is one of the most dangerous places to be for a nation.
Yep.
The most dangerous place to be.
Because of abortion.
Very green.
It says, the younger sisters are purity.
Yeah.
As well, but the whole lacking among our nation as well. Men looking on women as sisters.
Yeah.
You know, like just as in a woman certain value, you know, and good for your kind of biological sister, this is supposed to look out for the Israelite woman as well.
Yeah.
But a nigga just want to run to a woman and destroy them. Just wicked and the most I will kill them.
Hey, and look on the hypocrisy. This is the hypocrisy of it. A man would want to run around and boast about how much money they belong to other woman, right?
Belong to other man.
But belong to other man. But look at it. Them more than that, yo.
Or them sister.
I mean, them sister do that.
Emotional.
You know, all of a sudden, he himself one box her up. Why? But he out there promote the same shit.
Yep.
Hey, and a nigga will tell us straight, say, you know, him the one a woman who have high mileage. You know, yo, these niggas are getting
So on both ends, yo. It's not solely on the women.
Because
right?
niggas out there destroy women.
Yeah, because you have men out there, because you have men out there because the woman is not a bad bitch, so to speak.
They don't want it.
And because you know out in the clubs and all of that,
Yeah.
when them actually get with her and she actually cling on to them and be a real woman,
Yep, them
you know,
want that.
I want to you know uplift them and give them all.
Yep.
Them treat them like shit
Them
and
say-
call them lame, and then that's when them cut.
And they say they're too clingy, even when it comes to virgin. A lot of niggas don't want any virgin because them say virgins are too clingy. You know, them show you that in a lot of movies too, where a man will take a woman's virginity and naturally she gonna cling to him.
Right.
And the nigga don't want her because he says she too clingy. You know, that's also promoting word of
And guess what?
That you're gonna
She
destroy
should have
her.
the right spirit because what
Yep.
she supposed to have a desire unto you, yo.
Yep.
You're supposed to have a great desire unto her and willing to. And that's the thing.
Keep us
That's
in
the
the
marriage. Joining, yo.
Yep. Hey, brother did ask me to bring it up. Let me just read it. Let me just bring it up because brother did give me that preset there a while back. 19 and 4 or 5. This is Matthew 19. We start at 4. Start at 1. Alright, this is Matthew 19 verse 1. And it came to pass, when Yahushua had finished these sayings, he departed from Galilee and came into the coast of Judea beyond Jordan. And great multitudes followed him, and he healed them there. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, Is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause?
No.
And he answered and said unto them, Have ye not read that he which made them from the beginning made them male and female? And he said, For this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife.
And to what? His wife.
And, right? His wife, not everybody's wife.
And to cleave to her as well.
Right?
Yes, he's supposed to be attached to her, he's supposed to service her.
Right.
And take care of her.
Hey.
That's a fucking duty as a man.
The definition for cleave, which we already know, we can just speak off our head, but let's just read the definition. Definition, so what? Alright, cleave, join, oh no, wait, it says glue to. That to be glued to.
Yes, so she's supposed to be clingy.
Glue upon, glue to. To join oneself closely. And that's what happened in this society. If them cannot cleave to you, they might go somewhere else to fight. And anybody who can offer them that form of cleavage, you know, they might go actually be weak into it. Because women are the weaker vessel, man. See?
They need validation, they need them, they just keep telling them a weaker vessel, they need
Right.
somebody to, you know, take care of them and so forth. So as a man, when we say take care, if you lack financial you know, stability or a certain way, we not justify that. We refer to you basically being there as a man.
And when she's cleaving to you, don't shun her. That's the point.
Yeah.
You know, don't shun her, don't run her away, man. Because hey, if she cannot find it in you, she'll go find it somewhere else which is unlawful anyway.
Yeah, you don't mistreat her.
You know, mistreat her because guess what? You're gonna cause, you know, you cause her to run away.
And the more
You know?
I see, and you're going to keep.
And it might destroy you.
Man.
You know what I mean?
So you're going to go in there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
not because you are the head. The scripture say what? Don't be a lion in the house, yo.
Yeah.
Not because you are above and you have the authority and the dominion, you mean you treat them like shit.
There's a law. There's a law. That's why the most have a marriage ceremony in regards to when you get a wife, the father basically give over his daughter and the mother prepare the bed chamber, you know, put a white sheet on the bed so when they knock her and break her arm and her birth ceremony, what they call it, you know, she bleed and that blood upon the sheet. So if a fucking nigga in Israel, I go on dash for him wife, you know, and say she was a whore, the man got to talking about her virginity and the lies that if he gets some rasta can pay the family.
Yep. That is it. And you can't
And you have to keep the wife there, so most I take off your
You
head.
have to keep her, you have to treat her good.
Exactly.
Or else, you know.
Yeah. Because there's judges in Israel.
Yep.
Priests. You know, if we have a police force, a man will grab you and give some stone.
Yep, that is it. Alright, now continue. So it's a yo. And they twain shall be one flesh.
Exactly, she's
Right.
a part of you know.
And that's when the scripture say, oh, the man that break his wedlock, then it is a very serious thing. Because in Jamaican culture, or come here speak with Jamaica, you know, in Jamaican culture, breaking wedlock means that
She married.
you get married.
She
She have sex outside of marriage. That's not in their terminology, that's not wedlock, that's not breaking wedlock. Yes, it's having sex outside of your sexual partner, because sex is marriage. Right? But if you go have sex outside of that union, that's when you break wedlock. It's not when you put on a ring, it's not having sex before you put on a ring. That's not breaking wedlock, man, because them have it twisted. Then, I know serious them take it out here. If a child born out of wedlock back then when the act used to stand in there in the 70s, you're a bastard. You don't get the father's surname. Yeah? But that's all wrong, man. Yeah? Because sex is marriage. Once a man take your virginity, you belong to that man.
Hey, marriage from ancient time constituted of two things. Well, not all the time agreement because you have marriage by kidnapping. But outside of marriage by kidnapping, it's two things. Agreement and sex. In all three cases, sex was the deciding factor.
Yep. Because if even in their culture, even in what is taking place now, if two persons get married, you know, according to their standard, their worldly standard. If that marriage is not being consummated by sexual intercourse, it is void and it is null and void. Then it have to be maintained by sexual intercourse.
That is it.
That's just to show you that what? Sex is marriage.
That's right.
Saying, hey, priest, you're feeling, I made it read, right? Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh. Right? What therefore God hath joined together, let no man put asunder.
Exactly.
Hey, people don't take seriously, or don't take how very serious sex is. Nowadays, you just push in and take out.
Pleasure, yo.
Just pleasure. Oh, and that's it. It is very more serious than sex. Just push in and push out, man. Then it is very more serious than that. When you're having sex as a woman having sex with a man, you're exchanging DNA, you're exchanging cells, you're exchanging a whole lot of things. There's a spiritual shining taking place.
Yeah, there's a mental frequency where we go with sex, yo.
Hey, what do you think when a woman, like, the man will take her virginity, them so-called not dealing anymore? What do you think that trauma where the woman go through, after that she just roll? For most of them, for some of them.
Mess them up, yo.
Then, hey, society don't tell you what the problem with society. We don't keep the laws. And then, because we don't keep the laws, you know, because you're supposed to teach your children and your children's children. A man's supposed to be raised in a particular way that you should know how to take care of your responsibility. That means when you take a virgin and you have sex with her, you don't just push her away. You have situations in Jamaica, man, where a man take a woman's virginity and because he got on a liar and her profession is different. Them can't deal. So the union have a split.
Our parents.
Our parents cause that, man.
Church.
You know that the church, the parents cause a lot of whoredoms to be transpired in the country.
It's not good enough for you, so guess what? Stop.
Right. We cannot look at a woman with a year level. Remember, you know?
I don't want them to.
I don't want to.
She like the so-called little youth, and he might treat her, you know, right as best as he can.
Yep.
But guess what? Oh no. Remember, say your master or son over there, so I turn liar. Like him will save you first. So guess what? But guess what? It already break.
Yep.
Yeah, back then you have like the promise, marriage by promise. But guess what? Nobody don't want a broken goods to buy.
Nope.
So from the seal pull, the rest of you understand, say, according to the most side, the seal pull already. So who pull the seal, them get the possession.
Yep.
So you could have plan for some more. The seal already pulled.
Yep.
That is it.
You can't return, you can't give over damaged goods.
Exactly.
You know what I mean, to somebody else.
That's like somebody start eat out our food. I say, oh no, and your food is. I want to take it and okay, I'll go to your next one. I say, oh, this is your food. But I don't want that.
You finish, yeah, man. Good on money?
Yeah, we try to put
Yeah, this is yeah.
put her off and you make she come into fornication and stuff.
Yeah, man, cool. Alright, this is so it said the twain shall be one flesh. Therefore, what the Most High have joined together, let no man put asunder.
Not even the church, not even the mama, not even your friend, nobody.
Not even the papa.
One voice. So how about you all shine?
One voice and I done voice.
And as they mentioned about the peer bonding between the two of them, because when a female have sex with a man, there's certain chemical release in her will make you more susceptible to submit to him.
And that's why when the man dead, and she go through her period of mourning.
Yeah,
that flu, that chemical or whatsoever reaction that take place in her brain, it make her loose. Also, there's a science behind it, man.
There's statistics show that if a woman have multiple sex partner, she's less likely to peer bond. Meaning that she's more likely for divorce. Going down the line if she have somebody who she married.
Yeah, what the fuck she have a band with?
She not
when she have a million man band with already.
Already up in her mind.
In her brain already. But anyway, continue. They say unto him, why did Moses then give start again. They say unto him, why did Moses then command to give a written of divorcement?
And this shows society, this shows because people like say, so what if this? And what if you not treat her right? What if you do this?
I support you want it.
all man and what, if and what. It's a one lie, you polite.
And also, even if the bill of divorcement was a thing, as in, meaning say, oh, it's free, and the man decide, not the woman. You know what I mean? But then, when the bill of divorcement, and the woman say, look here, I'm leaving, give me half your shit. No.
And that's how it work.
That's how it work.
What's your name? When Agar did a leave, what she get? Piece of bread and a buckle of water.
Call it a day.
Call it a day. Go on, boy, go on your way, man.
She get that too.
Right? But guess what? Continue. He said unto them, read it again.
Hey, and that was a commission and order from the Most High.
Yeah.
So Abraham never want to work this man.
Exactly.
And Most High said so.
Because even while she was among Abraham, she had all of the luxuries.
Yeah.
But she had maid.
Should there be a bitch?
She have maid. She weren't short of anything because Abraham was rich. You know? Because they say then, why did Moses then command to give a written divorcement and to put her away? And in the society, divorcement is commercialized. Divorcement has turned into, even the whole concept of marriage is turned into a business.
Yeah, because you have to get a marriage certificate,
Right.
a marriage license, and the pastor to get money and
And there's nowhere in the scripture where tell us say our pastor represent you husband and wife.
Oh, that's the father about alone of every.
There's the father who say, alright, you can go over. There's nowhere in the scripture that says, I pronounce you now husband and wife. Nowhere, man. By the power invested in you. By the power invested in you.
Who give
What?
the power?
By the state, you always say by the state.
Yeah, by the state, yeah. Because the state make the money. The state and the
Some
state.
of them like oh, my state and God.
Hey, you know the process of even getting married now? The whole process of even getting married now. First thing we have to do,
Yeah, money.
money, yes.
But it's a boat to the beach.
Oh, yeah, get that one knee.
Let's talk about the financial part first. See? But the process is, you make an agreement with the church, right? So you hey, I want to get married here, so I want to use your church to get married.
Pay pastor money.
You have to pay a piece, because pastor have to get film cut.
And the rent, I have rent the church different.
I have rent the church, they know that's the money. Then, there's a documentation we have to sign up. You have to go to the Ministry of Justice. The Ministry of Justice have to issue a marriage license. And that come with money again. After the marriage license get issued, then you have to take that. When you sign it up, you have to pay the money for you to get the marriage license. And the pastor get paid for it. You can do it through the RGD, $18,000 for the package. Then and then Minister of Justice get for them cut. Then, but it's all a business, all money. The business should be between the husband, the father of the damsel, which is the young woman, and the man we are going to marry her.
Or him father.
Yeah, and the father of that man.
That's the father involved.
Right.
The daughter, father, property. Yes, property is being transferred to a different owner.
Exactly. In business.
Team business.
Team business. You have to take a piece of business. See?
You take one and servant.
When I'm servant. You know what I think.
Even the divorce of the union costs money as well. See me? If you are a commission a judge to decide between the union, you have to the judge actually get a payment. See, the state actually get a payment.
That's why she get the name, the last name.
And he said unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your heart,
Because of what?
the hardness of your heart suffered.
Because of the hardness of your heart. Because of the dirty mind.
Yep.
And the fucked up ways. Excuse me French.
Yep.
Go on.
Because of the hardness of your heart suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning it was not so. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another,
But guess
committed
what?
adultery.
And guess what? When him send her away, she's supposed to go back to her father's house, yo.
Yep.
She's supposed to go back to her father's house. All over the place. Here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, when they go, as the elder man come always say them go cop. They ride the carousel.
Yeah.
After them and them man so-called separated, Them go ride the cock carousel,
So
man.
them they get tied up for too long. It's time to go have some fun.
Right? That's when, and fun to them mean boredom. You know, them have sex with Tom, Dick, and Harriet. Anything will come in them apartment.
You know, funny enough, society have a mean feed where you see she under one tree or a long line of man there wait. This is me forget for them turn.
A woman.
And then
A woman in it
when I reach when I reach early 30s or mid 30s, I'm ready for settle up again. And now they can't find the man.
You look at 30s, they say you're pretty. When they might get old, when they might wax one time, anyways.
And then they find a young man and fuck up people whole life.
Yep. Then like this porn star, right? Star God Church. The first thing I see that is, and the moment I see that, I say, yo,
Man, shut up.
sorry for that man to pick you up. Cause you dead.
Brother, you hear them say you can't turn a wife into a hoe into a wife.
Suicide.
Suicide that, brother. Because guess what? Yo, that's what you call done.
And that is why one of the main reasons why the judgment to adultery is dead. There's so much confusion when they have to talk about, bro.
Yeah, man, I saw
It just bring a lot of confusion and craziness, yo. Look how long we there start and they want to, and that's what all our way talk, let it come close. But really, it can't even explain.
No, you don't. Alright, it's it. Alright, and I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another,
Except it be for fornication, meaning say you should commit adultery.
she have sex with a man different from fear man. That's adultery. So you have to put it in a, you have to put it in a for them term. You have for them term to them. You have to chat it like, you know, you have for them term.
Or then again, fornication in that state, what? Any immoral sexual act.
Right. Exactly, man.
You have woman that talk about say, if them give an next man hand job, technically it's not cheating. If them suck an next man out, it's not cheating.
Brother, you're not going to admit.
Because as long as on a quote unquote actual sex.
You're not going to admit. And him say if you not last.
Why, if
There's another one, if you not last long, that no count. If you I don't want to talk about it, please, we can just continue this.
So once you commit any immoral sexual act, that's it. That's fornication.
Hey, yeah, you see why the Most High have to destroy people, man. You see exactly why the Most High have to put people to death.
Global reset.
A global reset is definitely needed because people are utterly wicked, man.
Yeah, the error proceed from the ruler.
Yep.
And you can throw big news on their boss, and you will throw big news on nobody. But about the elites them.
Yep.
The Rothschild Rockefellers, them fashion society.
That way, man.
Like
Yep.
this, yo.
Yep.
You know, you are to be blamed and you will be held accountable.
Prime example like what Kanye said the other day. Kill a nigga, take his fuck his bitch. Kill a nigga, fuck his bitch. Kill a nigga. And at them type of song there, promote. Is it the industry promote? You understand?
Owned by you fucking big
Exactly.
nose people.
So-called small hatters. And them run it.
The fucking Jewish with the fake Holocaust, gutter rats, adultery, and also married her, which is put away, does commit adultery.
Yeah.
Hey, and adultery is punishable by death.
Yep.
You know, that's just to repeat that.
Yeah, and I will say, just in case that you might have the slides either to say, we are going to put anybody to death. No. We're good.
According to the law, we always say it.
Yeah, according to the law, that's what you should get. But guess what? The Lord have his perfect timing.
We have a precept. This is Proverbs 7 verse start at 1. My son, keep my words and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live. See? And my law as the apple of thine eye. Bind them upon thy fingers and write them upon the table of thine heart. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy king's woman. That they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her tongues. You know, it can be two-folded.
Right, can do it.
Zin.
Can do spiritual adultery.
Yep.
Go back to what? Idolatry.
Yep.
Falling after strange philosophies. But if you should put it in a carnal sense, the same thing with
women.
With women, you know.
Yep.
You cleave onto them. You grow with them. You build with them. And the woman's supposed to be for your profit. It's supposed to be for your profit, not for your downfall, you know.
No, but it can be in terms of the law will also keep you from, you know, the warish woman. You know, if you follow the law, and the scripture say
Bro, these days, you just can look on a woman and be like, fucking hell, no.
Yep.
Just look and know that, no.
Hey, scripture say the law will.
Trust me, all of them, don't get me wrong, you know, all of them get fucked up by each other in some way, shape or form. But yeah, it's like I can see the categories. And the one I can work with, but the one I want definite fuck no.
I wouldn't mind not to work with none of them, but I just say
Yeah.
in a displacement, I wouldn't mind not to work with none of them.
Yeah, but that part what Paul said, wish every man would have be as himself.
I would have loved to be like Paul, but anyway, continue. He said they may keep thee from a strange woman, from a stranger which fluttereth without words. For at the window of my house I looked through my casement, and behold, among the simple ones I discerned among the youths a young man void of understanding. As the scripture say what? He that committed adultery lacketh understanding.
That's what also in the Sirach, when say don't go to the streets looking for a woman.
Right. And beheld among the simple ones, and I discern among the youths a young man void of understanding, passing through the streets near her corner. And he went the way of her house in the twilight, in the evening, in the black of the dark. Right?
So hey, if you sure say that wicked as hell, why you always have to fucking hide and do it, yo?
Yep, for sure say them know say it wrong.
Yeah, you know it wrong.
Why them don't want to let them body count?
Yeah, why you don't want to wear your body count?
Yep. They can't. See? In the twilight, in the evening, in the black of the dark, in the black and dark night, and behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot, as supple of heart. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house.
She's what? Loud and stubborn. Hey, you ever see them women here?
Yep, that's how exactly.
They're loud, and guess what? You can't tell them shit.
Yep, that's exactly how they are.
And they also attire of a harlot. How them dress?
Like a war.
Skimpy and all type of shit.
Always ready for stand up.
Nothing left to the imagination. Be like, oh, all right, cool.
Hey, funny enough, because you were saying she retires to the early. So in the Asian world, everybody have a different type of dress. Which who are married to the dress,
Come in, man.
All of them. The majority of women dress like harlots. So they basically sell themselves.
Yep.
Prostitute themselves. Advertise themselves.
And guess what? And so what? They keep on going, meaning what? Always just come on the road and always make being nice or on the internet what? I bring attention onto themselves, yo.
Yep.
That's why attention seeking whores, yo.
Yep.
Yeah,
what you does?
This is 1 Timothy 2, verse 9. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness, sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works.
Hey, where's the say? They're supposed to be adorned in what? Modest apparel.
Modest apparel.
They're supposed to be.
Hey, if you're bling on a short and a shine out, you do that for your man. Indoors, yeah, you see all of them glory there. You dress nice, see man, and you make him pleasing to the eyes so that things are alright at time for rubbish. You do all of that for him.
You brace the arse streak and show it only it's supposed to be shown to your man at home.
But when it's out and about, you're supposed to dress modestly. You're supposed to bring attention to yourself.
Because, and then,
nobody's supposed to want to look for more than 1 second. You're supposed to see there's money there right or so. Oh, if you move out of them way.
Then them do that.
You're supposed to be like,
right.
And I check out and.
No, brother, them love the attention.
No, you have a man, yo.
Them come on road looking like just like horse And then when man, flirt off with them, I say,
Hey, man,
like,
disgusting, eh?
yeah, like, they can't come and with a man now. That's all bullshit, man. See? You can't actually, we call it, wave.
Say put in meat in front of lion.
Yeah.
As I'm saying in Jamaica, you don't put butter up
You
your
can't
mouth.
rub butter up puss mouth. What am I going to do? See? And, sorry, okay, go ahead.
Brother, I have a question. You see me?
So like most of the women we find at these times, so technically them are your wife because I know you're the virgin, right?
Right.
So you can leave them at any time.
No. And so, I'm going earlier, the agreement.
The agreement.
Right? When you decide, so we're not going to do this thing, we're going to make an agreement. Say, oh, me and you dead. See? So you can't just get up and just leave her at any time. Because you already be the one where they deal with that.
If she tell us that she not depend that, but she not need nobody right now, and she doesn't take it as far as it go, then you must know that's something can work with.
As far as it go, when you will fall out.
Yeah, when the wheels fall off, you fall off.
Right.
But in that case, when you have an agreement, you can just stop and leave. And don't get me wrong, if you know a situation with toxic or the situation does all type of levels are fucked up and you need to step away, you have to just be like, yo, you have to have a reason. Yo, all of this and madness and thing, this not healthy or this not good. Now step away from the situation here.
Especially when it comes to the truth.
And seriously, if she go not as though would offer.
Yeah.
So if she want to give her all kind of problem and want to fight
That
anything,
cause hell for you.
kick her to the ground.
Hey, God believe this. A woman can cause some serious hell.
And I draw a knife off of you and them things.
You know what I mean? A woman can cause some tremendous hell. By just her mouth, she didn't even forget physical. You know what I mean? So you have to know what's good for you. You know what I mean? So continuing the precept in Proverbs, he says she's loud and stubborn, her feet abide not in her house. You know, so what? Pastor what? Them is supposed to be busy about it. You know, them supposed to go and chase keepers at home. No, is she without? No, in the streets and lying in wait at every corner.
Exactly, that's why them go parties.
Every club.
See me, every club, them, you know.
Club, every party, everything you see them and they all them dress. Skimpy as hell, I wonder which one them can bring home tonight.
Exactly.
Or one night. No, bring home.
Which bathroom they can go use?
To bring home.
Just talk to him and say, look, she want a 5 grand. But she not plan for going with him. Say, no, say, yo, I'm gonna say, look, him now get, he now give something for nothing. So she just look for all up corner and say, yo.
Hey, some will say, yo, them go party for dancing. But ask them the question, why you not play music in your yard, dress skimpy in front of your man and dance for your man? No, that's not the same. Because what? Because him now get the attention of multiple men.
Yep.
See?
This is so she caught him and kissed him with an impudent face, said unto him, I have peace offerings with me. This day have I paid my vows. Therefore came I forth to meet thee, diligently to seek thy face, and I have found thee. I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestries, with carved works and fine linen of Egypt. God, I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take our fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves with love. For the good man is not at home. He is gone on a long journey. He has taken a bag of money with him and will come home at the day appointed.
No, the thing about it is
he ain't gonna work, he gonna foreign.
No, the gonna foreign part, I would say, leaving for a certain amount of time is not necessarily bad. Reasonable time.
Yep.
So if the man gone for a month or 2, you see me, that is one thing. But you can't say, yo, 6, 7, 8, 9 year, 2 year.
Or 6 months. You're not supposed to even, not even 6 months. You know, but what she's saying is that the good man gone for that journey. So guess what? You see, because him there at the house now, you can't come over.
Right.
You know, that's what Spice, as I say, Spice promoting our song.
Right.
You know, you can Jim Screechy and meet her around at the back. You know, that's adultery, that's promoting adultery. And this is what I same thing the scripture line up with, man. Hey, the scripture go further to say what? skipper say what?
Well, as a disclaimer, we don't want to put a timeline on how long it left, but the station time, they would know the appropriate time.
Right.
Yeah, and it also depends on why am I leave and where am I leave. You know, but at the end of the day, we still don't want to be too, like, you know, you don't want it to be too long to the point where she commit adultery. That's the whole point time. You don't want to put a time to it.
As a matter of fact, you have certain history books will tell you, say, yo, if the man go up on a long journey, she go back to her father's yard.
Oh yeah, you can go her father yard, or depends if a journeyman can carry her private car.
Yeah.
Alright, so verse 21. With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield. You know, use sweet words. With the flattering of her lips, she forced him. He goeth
That
after.
is why you have to have a strong wit, or no, that is, let me say better. That's why you have to pray to your heart about the shy, to give you a strong wit and the strength to stand up and stand for his word, so that you don't get carried away by these women. Right?
Yep.
One.
Alright. He goeth after her straight away as an ox goeth to the slaughter.
Exactly.
Really to the slaughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that same scripture will say, yo,
Yeah,
she seek it for the precious life.
Yeah, wait. No, you have to find that. Or as a fool to the correction of the stocks. Still at dart strike his liver, catch gonorrhea, or AIDS, or machete, or a shot. Then, still at dart strike through his liver, as a bird hasted to the snare, and know it not that it is for his life.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
basically, basically give up your life for some front. So that is what happened.
Yes, man.
Being drawn away with these silly women, just we're gonna get them ass put to death.
Yep.
Have one
Those
line
are
of
the fruits of boredom, yo.
have one favorite.
Mass confusion. And that is once again, that is why we just know that the Lord knows best, yo. The only remedy for adultery is death. That's it. One.
Alright, Proverbs 6 and let's start at verse 25, the point in there 26. Say, lust not after her beauty in thy heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread.
Hey, we see it regular.
Yeah.
The man you out of garbage bin.
And also, because what? Poor women usually have a wanton spirit.
Right.
They want this, they want that, and the man try to spend, try to
Especially if
keep
she's
up,
beautiful.
right? And then what? Come to a piece of bread.
Come to up, you have nothing.
You have nothing left, yo.
Yep.
Right?
And while him a give her a lot of money, him have somebody else, so him a give that money. She a give one next man the same money. I take care of our next man with the man money, yo.
Hey,
a lot
that-
of them think they go on to Jamaica, man.
Hey, that coming in the movie Robert De Niro, the movie Casino with Robert De Niro.
Right.
See, the woman there take the money, give one pocket.
Yep.
See, so for by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread,
Yep.
and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life.
The adulterers will hunt for the
Because
precious
guess what?
life.
You have some of them women that say them a look man to take to eat them.
Gone.
Them have a title where them a call themselves wicked girl. So they say wicked girl season, meaning say yo, I try to find a man for boobs out now. You know,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
one
but
they
some
can
will
get
say
some
that.
half on right now.
Hey, you have a song we say that, see poops there, come go and go near me mouth, yeah? You see me, you know that song there?
But it just goes to show you that something we're embedded in the culture of Jamaican. I mean, I speak with Jamaican, you go right around the world.
Right around the world.
Because we're there and we see it.
Right.
Yep, we're there and we see it, man. It's in the songs, it's in the culture. You know, you experience it. You know, it is so popular, you experience it. You see people have them stories. Then, so these are the things that transpire, man. They will say what they should hunt for the precious life, man.
Yeah, a girl tell me, I think last week she say, yo, she likes soft man. For them easy to control, them easy to take for you there.
Yep. Why you think them have to actually come in? Which it was all about money making in the beginning anyway. The mandatory DNA testing. Then you know it's all about money for the state.
Yes.
But a lot of women start to scream when they hear that them have mandatory DNA test have to go do.
Yeah.
Because what the state is actually we call it a contradiction. The state put in the power of the woman, she can decide who the father is. And a lot of those cases take place where the woman decides, oh, this man wants the child.
All right, him.
Or when I know him. You have situations where two men show up at hospital for the same child. You know, one man I see a film, next man I see a film. You know, fight broke out and all of them things, man. But these are the things that embed in the culture. Then, go ahead. Read.
Right? So when we look up the word precious, go back to the Hebrew word yakwar, which means valuable, prize, weighty, precious, rare, splendid, costly. You see me?
Hey, and yeah, because guess what? A lot of men, you have actually live these things, man, where a man actually come in front of me and show me how he marga down, and show me how he used to be, and he marga down. Because the woman when he used to do it, take him child and have him pay one whole heap of money and give her next money. You know what I mean? Take with the birth, he can't get to apply for the child birth paper and all of those things. You know, a lot of men go through heartache, man, suffering. You know what I mean? Because of women.
What do you want to see that the female man actually win custody of their daughters? The mother come and kidnap them, yo.
Yep.
And she said that she have them. She don't know. Yeah, you wanna go on what kind of suffering?
No, what I know? This is the thing, and that is what we're talking about, right? We're talking about women. Then, women, that's why Solomon said, you know, among 1,000 women, I find none. But among 1,000 men, I find only one. I only the one child. Then I only come in. The scripture says after women came the beginning of sin.
Right.
And through her we all die. It starts from the women. Then I only cause this child. No, hey, read the precept.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7.
I only the one child, man. Eve, make we in the position where we in now.
Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 25. I applied mine heart to know and to search and to seek out wisdom and to reason and the reason of things and to know wickedness of folly, even of foolishness and madness.
What? Wickedness? Pardon?
And to know the wickedness of folly,
even
of foolishness, and madness. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bonds. Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her.
If it's the only way to conquer a woman is to submit to the Most High. How about you?
And you know the point, there's another point to say what?
These women are what? Snares and nets.
Right.
Because what? They think off to trap you.
Yeah.
It's all about how you can please them and make them feel good, and it's all about the woman.
Hey, you know what the scripture said? No, yeah, it's vice versa.
Wicked and evil and devious.
Yeah, go ahead.
The point is that we're not saying men, a lot of men are wicked. The
Man
point
out
is
there,
that
women and
woman, they point there, we can try man later.
We try man earlier.
Hey,
we try man earlier. And we find them one thing. And we try women now.
Make the precept, hear the precept. Read the precept again now. Make the Most High word come out.
Alright, read it again, verse 26. And I find more bitter than death.
Hey, Solomon was the wisest man to walk earth.
Right.
And him say what? Him find more bitter than death.
Right.
Read again.
And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart are mine.
Hey, hold on. The scripture say, let the women keep silent when they're in the churches. So you have to keep silent and listen to the word. Read again up.
Whose heart is snares and nets. And
if you can't listen, you know, make this say it's not for you. Right? If you're gonna continuously interrupt the scripture, it's not for you. But hear what the scripture says.
Whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bonds. Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her,
right.
But the sinner shall be taken by her.
So the point is that Solomon said find more bitter than death. The woman is heart is snares and nets towards her husband. Now jump to the next one.
More fun.
Go ahead.
He said, behold, this have I found, said the preacher, counting one by one to find out the account which yet my soul seeketh. But I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those I have not found.
Hey, good. Get to the next one now. Yeah, read the one more.
It's Ecclesiasticus 25 and verse 24.
Right?
Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
Hey, read it. Of the woman came what?
The beginning of sin.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin. These are not my words. These are the Most High words. Read again.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
And what?
And through her we all died.
And through her we all died. That's why we're in the predicament that we in now.
Right?
Zane? Precept?
And earlier you say, oh, Solomon have put your wife on concubine. That was lawful according to the scriptures. So
Yeah.
any woman have a problem with that, take it up with God.
You know that was lawful. Good. Read on it. You have the next one? See? Give me Timothy.
Solomon to have all those wife and concubines.
God give them.
Most I give them.
God give them.
Not only Solomon, you have Gideon, but the law tell us. Somebody get me into the law. Somebody get me into the law. I'm going to read the law.
Another wife.
I'm sure it says lawful. Jim, I'm sure it says lawful. Give me, I think I'm in a Deuteronomy. Give me in a Deuteronomy. And then somebody give me, you want them in a Corinthians. The woman, right, and Adam was first formed. Right. You read that?
Exodus 21.
Society teach a monogamy, say a man supposed to have one woman. That's not according to the Bible. The Most High, that's how the Most High create things. That's why women was made more than man from be. You have more woman than man. Because a man can take on all a thousand. Gideon, the scripture says Gideon have many wives. Gideon was another king in Israel. They have many wives. So it's a thing with us as an Israelite man. And even man in general. A Chinaman tell me that personally. Say monogamous relationship destroy men.
Yep.
And Jamaican niggas sing it. In them song. One kill and them know say that true.
No, I don't say that.
Zane, read that. Which one now?
Alright, Exodus 21.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Exodus 21 verse 10. If he take him another wife,
If he take him another wife,
right? Her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage shall he not diminish.
her food, her duty of marriage, and her raiment shall not be diminished. So you can take.
She'll get sex and him a clothe her. Him good. As long as he take care of them.
If you can take care of 50, you can have 50. If you can take care of 1,000, you can have 1,000. Hey, give me another last piece, man. Isaiah. Yeah, man, give me that. Can we have a show?
Jesus come and change many things.
He never changed that. And he never changed nothing. He come to fulfill, he never changed nothing. The scripture say what? Any man will teach. Him say, the Lord Yahushua said, ignorant to the work of Jesus Christ. He say what? If any man teach, yeah, read it. Because we know out here to preach where society teach, how a man think. Then we have to teach what the Bible, the Most High say. Read.
This is Matthew 5 verse 18. For verily, verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of
So if
heaven.
you teach any man to break the law, the third time, you are called least in the king. So you not change nothing. You come to perfect it or fulfill it. Then, the scripture also says, I am the Lord thy God, I change nothing. Yahushua, the same yesterday, the same today, and the same forever. The same thing apply. We have a yeah.
So 1 Timothy 2 verse 10. It says, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Right.
But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man.
Hey, scripture says you should be in silence and you should be in subjection.
But to be in silence.
To be in silence. Go ahead.
For Adam was first formed, then Eve.
Adam was first formed. This is the point. Adam was first form, then Eve. Go ahead.
And Adam was not deceived.
And Adam get deception. And Adam, the devil come to.
He knew that this was wrong, but he just followed the woman.
Then,
That was his transgression, to follow the woman.
Follow the woman, that's when you get beaten for.
Giving into her emotions and her process.
Exactly. Go ahead.
And Adam was not deceived,
And Adam was not deceived.
but the woman being deceived.
She gets tricked. It's just like society today.
Yes.
Why tell the woman a different way to live? You know, and because it's so good to her, she follow it.
Right.
She get tricked not knowing there are consequences.
So the woman being deceived. Go on.
That's why I speak what I speak earlier.
Yep.
Because you
got deceived.
You got deceived. Right? It says, but the woman being deceived was in the transgression.
She transgressed.
Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing if they continue in faith and charity, in holiness, in sobriety.
Right. Hey, give me one, Jeremiah or Isaiah. Say, woman. Give me that one there. Because guess what the most I do right now? The mindset that you women have today, a trauma get it there. The so-called white man through slavery and through trauma, and the TV, the television programming,
Tell what you shall vision.
get our women where they are. God, to be so-called independent and overly and jealous. Because a man have a next woman.
But a modern time, one time.
What the word modern mean?
Modern means
Change.
No, it mean current. It mean current. No, it mean current time. That's what the word modern mean. You know what I mean? Say change. You know what I mean? Say change.
Are you better off?
Right?
And that means say right.
But it don't mean set
It means
right.
say no, it don't mean say change. What happened is that the law where you govern society is against the laws of the scriptures. Is against the word of the Most High. That is the problem. And you believe in society. Read that.
This is Jeremiah 6 verse 16.
And me alone.
Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways.
Well, you see that one out of two things. So, well, you are alone, but now you are here what is right.
Exactly.
So, so it's up to us now whether or not you plan to repent from it and change or stick to it. And then that is between you and the Most High afterwards.
I can just get the meaning of modern before I read a piece of the Baba Kasha. So this is the word modern. It says relating to the present or recent times as opposed to remote past.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly. Back then them used to use a bucket to catch water, and now modern time them have basket to tape it up. If you catch water, you think say better? Basket better than bucket?
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 6 verse 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand in the ways and see,
Right?
and ask for the old paths.
Search
Where
your
is the
fathers.
good way?
Where is the, we say ask what? The old part. We don't care about now. We don't care about the new thing what Esau or the so-called white man of our public. We don't care about that. And this is different between we and niggas and we and celebrities. We don't care about the world. Them have something to lose.
Right.
Because them attached to the world. We don't give a fuck
Exactly.
about Esau and him society.
We're
We
up
here to tear it down through the street and pour out Bashmir Shai. You know that you do. Continue read that.
From above.
Hold on.
Hey man, and just to add man, perfect example is Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, like Kyrie Irving.
You see me, a
End up
perfect
apologize. Zane? Yo, hey, you know what? Me not expect no better. You know, me not expect no better.
We're surprised if he actually still.
Yeah, well, it could have been surprised if he actually won out. I'm willing to lose all of those deals. But me not surprised, man. So him apologize. You know? Go ahead,
It says, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths.
Right.
Where is the good way?
Where is the good way? So the old and walk therein. So the old part is the good way, and that's what we're going back to. We're going back to the standard of living with the Most High give to the children of Israel.
Have something.
Then read that.
Job chapter 8 verse 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age.
And what you're supposed to be doing? Inquiring of the former age.
Right?
Go ahead.
And prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
Prepare yourself for the search of your fathers. Them will pass. Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. What the culture where you used to live, what we belong to, the heritage. That's the mindset. What kind of mindset is supposed to have? That's what you're supposed to be seeking to.
Shut it.
Because the mindset, the Western mindset, that's the problem. The Western mindset. With America, the Americanized mindset. That's what people have. And if you don't cut away from that, you're going to fall with America.
This friendship of this world
is enmity with the Most High.
Ideology and the way society is structured today make you go against the principles of the
Exactly.
Yeah?
Would the apartheid ever come after?
Yep, that is it.
You were saying, no, come in from among them and be
separate.
separate. When they be separate, the world ever eat.
Right?
You might look like you're mad.
Yep, if you're not ready to get eaten, wrong place, man. Read that. You finished? Yep,
Alright, this is Isaiah 24 verse 5. The earth also is divided and the inhabitants thereof,
right?
Because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore are the first devoured the earth,
right?
And they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burnt and human left.
Right.
You know why? You, me, and all the other people here, you know, have messed up situation over, you know? Because of modern time and modern rules.
Yep.
That's why the Israelites are jacked up right now. We don't follow the ways of the scriptures and the mindset of the scriptures, the most I would have brought close to it, I would have everything I would need. I would not struggle as I would struggle right now. And that is the problem. The correct mindset.
Yep. Hey, read this up. Read that to me, actually.
Isaiah 4 verse 1.
Hey, hear this.
And in that day,
in that day, in the time of Jacob trouble, in the time of chaos, go on.
7 women shall take hold of one man.
7 women. I gotta take hold of one man, and the word 7 just mean completion.
Say, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel, only let us be called by thy name.
You wait till hell, you wait until hell break loose out here, man. Excuse me, give me next one to see how man going to be a hiding place and a covert from the
I'll say this.
That's true, right?
I'll tell you this. If the world place to get turned to madness right now, be a violence and everything out of control. And you see a man over there, sir. You got a woman over there. And they're well protected and everything. You think you have a business with next one over there?
Over there you go.
Whether the next one over there or not.
Anyway, the protection there
Anyway,
that
the
they are
protection over there you go.
Yep. But the scripture say what? A man shall be a hiding place. Yep.
Isaiah 32 verse 1. A man shall be an hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
We're not talking about any man. The scripture say what? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. You think every man I go have that?
That wisdom.
The scripture said the elect. The most I go feed who? The elect. So the strength and the authority are going to be among the men of the Lord in that time. So them are going to be a what? A covert from the wind. And the word wind represents what? Destruction. So when all hell broke loose and the money failed, we make women independent. Then, because that is the only thing.
No party.
That is the only thing. When the money fail, when the money fail, where you think them are going left to? When famine come, and them not no food to eat, and them cannot fend for themselves.
Hey, the time they not go and people know so they want them and tie down them breasts and all them things.
Trim off them here.
And rape on them things that go rampant.
Rape, no, lawlessness, man. The people don't even understand. A total chaos a come, man. Total lawlessness, no police force. You're not going to be able to dial 911.
Because the brother already has still said the reason for dirty a woman.
I can't see it.
Like with them a friend. Because the trauma break them. You know, so when we say do, you must bring back trauma instead of put them back in the
Hey,
and a part of it is also the judgment and the boredoms in the society.
Yep.
The chaos is just and it is meat.
Hey, let's keep us say what? 7 women and take all of 1 man, right? And them are gonna love it. Right? You think them are gonna have a problem with it?
And 7 don't mean just 7.
It not just mean 7. Them are gonna love it, man. Them are gonna enjoy it. Then, and that's what is coming back.
Righteous man, them go up.
That was, you know? Drop time.
Isaiah. And I want prophecy.
Yes, I see him I do again.
Prophecy, something more about.
I see him I do again. Right?
Anyways, this is the way the Most High said to
You don't want it to be so.
Right, not yet.
That's
what you're thinking now, though. You know, when
it's fine.
That fix.
Saying this, you have a time to face the music.
Trauma go fix everything, man. Famine will fix everything.
Isaiah, sorry, Samuel, 2 Samuel 12 verse to the point verse 8. And I, referring to Most High, gave thee, I'm referring to David, thy master's house and thy master's wives in thy bosom, and gave thee the house of Israel and of Judah, and if that had not, and if that been too little, I would moreover have given unto thee such and such things.
Yep.
So the most I tell you is, I'm going to give more than the amount of wives we already give.
Yep.
For the more wives. When him take the royal wife, he must correct him and scold him for it. He must say, look here, for more wife I did want, we could have give.
Yep. That's the most high.
And David is a man of the most high heart.
Exactly. Hey, we don't need no validation, man. We don't need society to justify whether it's legal or illegal.
Yeah, we know what the Lord says.
We know what the Lord says, and that's what we work with. And that's what is coming back. See? And one of the things will come back, silence of the women. Not too much chatting, not too much back and forth. Humility is coming back. Yeah. See? Not too much back and forth. Up in a, no on a side go. Straight up dictatorship, man. Yeah. See?
Yes, my lord.
Hey, me no especially when you broke loose, me no conversation with no woman. It's either left or right. If me say left, when you say right,
I'm on these times now, they're independent.
Then go ahead.
Here is Psalms 110. Says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power.
Yeah, man, when all back, when most I start show out in society, people are gonna be willing to subject. Women are gonna be willing to be in subjection. Then, but I just time. We just most I gotta bring them time, man.
Left them
Then,
time.
when you start see people dropping left, right, and center, dead bodies, they skipping over dead bodies. Hey. Traumatizing, man.
Hey, what caused women to be like that? They're independent and someone are not.
Yeah, don't worry.
Independent.
That's fine. Hold on. This is the thing, you know. Hey, make use of this independent time.
Hey.
Have fun.
Hey.
Do look here. We don't tell themselves to stop being independent right now.
Don't stop.
No, don't stop.
That's fine energy.
Right now, if you can win $1 billion,
independent.
get $1 billion. And then, as I'm saying, do you?
Yeah, man.
It's fine.
Do it like Nike.
Do it like Nike.
Do it like Nike.
That's fine.
Yep.
But guess what? We know that. That's for a short time.
Yep. You're the principal, so now. Read this.
Isaiah 32 verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Ye independent ladies. La 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 la.
All my independent.
Sing out loud. See? You're the scripture.
It's not the world, it's the Lord who woman pandas. Place over them there. The scripture said the Lord will create a new thing in the earth. So the Lord will do what I do right now, yo. And I exalt you for the basin, yo. Is it?
What's your correction?
Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters.
You see them careless, meaning say, oh, they're carefree, they're good.
Yeah, man.
One.
See me? Give ear unto my speech.
One.
Many days and years shall he be troubled. Ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail.
You know what is vintage?
Food. Right?
He said the vintage shall fail.
Right?
Income.
You realize that you matter about the supply chain and get knocked. You know what? The cheese bread now sell, you know why? The supply of cheese bread can't get the cheese. Can't get the cheese from the company where you usually get it because of the supply chain disruption.
Right?
So chicken and them things they gone up. He said the economy attack, all the economy never goes up.
Say hear what the
Vintage
word.
shall fail.
Right?
You hear what the word of the ear. Them put out. Perma crisis. You see me? Permanent and crisis put together, yo. Perma
crisis.
For the vintage shall fail.
The food shall fail.
The gathering shall not come.
When the money could get up, you stack up. What are you free? That are stop. One.
Right? The gathering shall not come. Tremble. Ye women that are at ease.
That's what you're supposed to be doing now.
What?
Be troubled. Ye careless ones.
What?
Strip you and make you bare.
Continue.
And girt sackcloth upon your loins.
That's how all clothes are on yourself from ground. Why?
Sackcloth mean something you wore when you're mourn.
See me? They shall lament for the teeth.
It's a lament for the teeth, the breast.
God.
Then the breast which represent what? Prosperity.
Our nourishment.
Our nourishment.
Right?
They shall lament for the teeth, mean them breast milk also.
God. For the pleasant fields.
And the breasts or the teeth represent, I would say, prosperity.
God.
You know, the same income, the same money, the money flow, the prosperity. The way you prosper in a society, you're going to lament for that. Women, even men going to lament for it. This is not solely targeted at women. Men and women, give us the mighty men shall cry there bitterly.
Because women are the weak.
And the women, the pride of women, it's skyrocket. Women proud on a different level. So when yeah, go ahead.
God. It says they shall lament for the teeth, for the pleasant fields.
For the pleasant field.
For the fruitful vine.
For the fruitful vine. No farmlands, nothing we plant. Because people say if the place of plant are going up here and sold.
No supermarket.
No supermarket.
No shop.
The thing where you depend.
No water, no light.
No water for bathe, not for flush a toilet.
No light.
Your period, we call it your sanitary towels.
Yeah, not even piece of wipe your ass.
None of those things not going to exist.
Well, freely available.
Yeah.
None of those things are not going to be available for you. For no woman.
No money,
nobody at all.
Resources are scarce.
God.
What?
You didn't even understand, man. Go on,
give me that.
Alright, this is Jeremiah chapter 9.
And somebody holding an Amos say, yo, teach your daughter at the end of that. Really? That you have gone.
Alright, this is
and morning shall
Jeremiah
be
9.
on the street, yeah.
Yeah, let's start at verse 17.
Yeah.
It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider ye and call for the mourning woman.
Call the mourning woman.
That they may come, and send for cunning women, that they may come, and let them make haste and take up a wailing for us.
So you see the brother where ball at the graveside them?
Yeah.
And if you call him, make him teach you over ball.
From now.
Make him teach you over ball from now. Because people tell about skillful women we can teach people for ball. Them something used to exist, that man them not new. Him used to, people like him exist way back in the world. Way back in the ancient times. Go ahead up.
That our eyes may run down with tears, and our eyelids gush out with waters. For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion.
Yep.
How are we spoiled? We are greatly confounded, because we have forsaken the land, because our dwellings have cast us out.
Yep.
Yet hear the word of the Lord, O you women, and let your ear receive the word of his mouth.
Why am I target? Why the most I target woman, brother?
Yeah. Look like you don't love woman.
Warm to the man. So warm to the man then.
You want the man there.
And them have to them judgment.
He might talk. So in them thought we read. So them thought we read.
God thoughts are iron and us.
So them thought we read. Hey, me tell you this. In Ezekiel 9, he kill men, women and little children. In Ezekiel 9. He says slay utterly old and young. Both maids and little children. Anyways, go on now.
Yet hear. Yeah, hear what going? Yet hear the word of the Lord. Who said? Who for that? Yet hear the word of the Lord.
Yeah.
O you women.
Yeah.
And let your ear receive the word of his mouth.
Better listen.
And teach your daughters wailing.
Teach your daughters wailing. You have a daughter? You have a daughter? You have a daughter? Teach her for ball. Teach her for ball from now.
Teach her for ball. By the time we come, you need a skill.
Watch this.
Which you generally go back to basically humility.
My daughter is Prince, but she's nothing like.
Hear this now. Amos 5 and 16.
Anyways.
Said, therefore the Lord, the God of hosts.
Read it again.
Therefore the Lord, the God of hosts.
Who is mine?
The Lord.
Alright.
Said thus, wailing shall be in all streets, all your daughter. And they shall say in all the highways, alas, alas. And they shall call the husbandman to mourning, and such as are skillful of lamentation to wailing.
Yep. I seriously, the mighty men shall
cry
here. Big nose ball head when he can pretend for ball. So the little baby get to death. In the ball head, the most they go terrorize the world.
Yep.
That's how walk.
Hey, you know when we call the most in the ancient time? Allah Shadia. Great and terrible power.
You think all of this madness cannot go on in the world and the most sign of destroy it and fix things? You think women can be so out of order
I put them back
And
in
then I put them back in order.
Hey, you fuck up the whole earth and
You
if
must,
you
you know what? People are living in an illusion, man. You think the things that continue the way they continue now? If you ever?
No white man and no man.
And it might do. Right now, what you're seeing right now, this is why we're here. We are give us hear this word and give them warning from me. I him might do. Him sending prophets to do that, to give them a warning.
But they will not hurt you.
But them no want to listen. So whosoever no want to listen, the judgment come, man. Go on, go on further than that. Yeah.
Alright, hey bro, I'm gonna just add to what you say, yo. As I just say, who no want hear scripture said, then shall they know that the prophets have been amongst them.
When
you start see all of the chaos in the streets, yo. And them time that them are gonna get with where the prophets out there and say, but at that time it's gonna be too late. You know?
Verse 17, Amos 5 and 17. And in all vineyards shall be wailing.
And in all vineyards shall be wailing.
Right?
All the way you get your produce from.
Right?
All the way you get your bread from. And the vineyard can represent anything you get your food from. Food. Money.
I say that, bro. But we don't say it's alliance still. But them say there's face, smiley face under the sun, which representing certain kind of solar flares. Solar flares of the sun means that they disrupt the atmosphere of the earth. They can cause all sorts of basically then the one of them, they can cause storm, they can cause basically they can cause phenomenon. And Moses said, sign the sun and the moon.
Fearful cancellation.
Yeah, fearful cancellation. The scripture will tell you what they can get it. You know, the seas and the waves roaring.
Yep.
Yo, nothing happened yet.
Because no one time for warning.
You gotta sleep.
No one time, because the Lord know him stay now. The scripture said that Jeremiah said the prophets early. So I'm warning first. When the warning time done, start beat.
Noah prophesied for over 120 years and they mock and laugh. Now I'm mad, boring enough.
Yeah. Hey, people now use especially them something as an example.
Yeah.
You know, what Noah went through, are the same thing we are going through. We are preaching to the people, them know it. Just like how them laugh after Noah. Are the same way them do to it. Are the same, them not listen. They listen to Noah, but when that door lock.
Because it seemed like everything seemed like not quote unquote normal.
When them see the rain.
The watchers are warning.
Verse 17. Verse 17. It says, in all vineyards shall be wailing, for I will pass through thee, said the Lord. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
The day of the Lord is what? Darkness and not light. Go on.
As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him.
Trouble from one hand to the next.
Or went into the house and laid his hand on the wall.
Yeah, but you are saying if you wait on Makajuk,
right?
I saw the time of trouble that come gon' be.
And a serpent bit him.
You're not going to escape. Go on.
Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even dark, even very dark, and no brightness in it.
Right? No brightness in it. And then also what? A lot of hope. You know, people looking for hope. And hope says something can happen. I hope say them see the light at the end of the tunnel. There's no hope. There's no hope for this.
You want to go back normal, right? And kill them dead things gone back normal, you know. And let's say it get worse.
Right.
Because right now, the reason why they can't save this woman so they're independent. But the reason why they don't even understand the origin of the whole feminist movement. The whole thing is what the devil, the powers that be, destabilize the so-called black man family, or in proper terms, the Israelite family. You basically remove the woman out of the household and make sure her work.
Oh, that way, okay.
You see me? And make sure go work and basically start that up other man, earn more than the man. You know, and start look down upon him. But what will take place is that the more side, the scripture say the vintage shall feel the grinding shall cease. So the whole work of people normally can go, earn bread, all them, so them business and them are going to fail. Yep. Some people are going to lose them jobs. And when they lose them job, you basically now can't afford because supermarket, it's the whole independent thing that was an illusion.
Supermarket not going to get because the supply chain not get disrupted. The goods now come on the supermarket, you're going to buy.
Because these are not use cash anymore. These are done with cash. Read that app.
So Proverbs Proverbs 1 verse 20. It says, wisdom cried without.
Yeah, them some of them are going to eat for me. You know? Just leave it talk. The way we talk and bring out the scriptures, the way we bring it out. That's for that whole reason.
Why should people hate you?
For that whole reason, society hates us, man.
Yeah, believe it.
What don't the way you talk here, son of earth?
Well, if you not
crucify the Lord.
Well, if you not hurt, you're good. You know?
I just hard work you do.
But I'm showing you something. Just like how them are banned the Bible from out of certain institutions. For the very reason of banning sodomy. I put women supposed to be in them supposed to be in order, supposed to be in subjection. You know, all of the things that we speak out against society with. Forgot to get put to death. Men will lie with next man, woman supposed to get put to death.
And men supposed to be men.
And men supposed to be men.
Niggas,
See, you're not supposed to eat any abominable food, crab, lobster, pork. You're not supposed to shrimp, you name it. There's so much things. But them have come up against the society itself have come up against the
Seafood.
See? So go ahead,
Robert.
Have a quick thing.
Yeah, read.
Proverbs 1 verse 20 again. Wisdom cried without, she uttered her voice in the streets. She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates.
Yep.
In the city, she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Yeah, what are the simplicities that our people love? This world. The things that we attribute, we come with this world. Then, the fame, the money, the hype. Then, the lasciviousness, the excess pleasure. Then, anything within the society we cling on to, it's a problem with the most side. Go on.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
So what he said, you're supposed to do what? Love simplicity.
And fools hate knowledge.
They hate the truth. People hate the truth. People hate the knowledge of the Most High. If people that love the truth, you think you would not have a mass crowd out here. We couldn't stand up out here. We'd have to go somewhere else at a open field.
This is the condemnation.
Then, so if people that really love truth, they would have out here. They would have want to hear it. But people don't love truth, that's why the brothers of truth hurt. So good if it don't hurt you, but the majority are hurt. Because you don't see them. See? What?
It's so understandable now.
You know, alright, so are you hurt? So you're not hurt.
You're not supposed to feel no way.
Alright.
Accept it.
So do you accept that a man can have more than one woman?
Man, if it have to be so well, I saw them.
Well, that's so alright. When you accept it, you accept it. Go ahead.
So Proverbs 1 verse 23 says, turn.
But as what you said, having the woman and can take care of them, fine. But let me just say, as a man, you can't take care of them and you can't.
But that's what we're saying in the scriptures. As if you can take, if you can have 50 of them, if you can take, as long as you can maintain 50 of them, it is lawful to have 50 of them.
You can't do it, leave them alone.
What in the Christian homes?
We don't give a damn about the Christian homes. Hey, Christianity is one of the biggest joke going right now.
Yep. Amen.
Go ahead up.
Hey, sister, something about Christianity. The way we scripture said, lover, simplicity, eh?
Yes, Christianity is simplicity. Good that you mentioned that, man.
Good that.
Then, because Christianity is one of the biggest simplicity.
Hey, some of the biggest
House of all that. A woman, hey, that's where the most all that's and witch.
We can tell you that from experience.
A homosexual. A woman will fuck down the place whole Saturday night and Sunday morning.
Holier than thou.
Holier than thou going to church.
Look here, you know said,
Then,
if you ask almost any man, for you got school coming up, them say the biggest freak center which part?
church.
That church.
Hey,
that's a known fact about men.
Hey, when a woman go through all her life, fuck Tom, Dick and Harriet.
Or the pastor that
Which bar she run go? Church.
Brother, me have girl that invite me come to convention. If you ever see a rap sheet,
you
wonder which church she go.
Proverbs 1 verse 23 says, turn you.
There's a come as you are. You can be a faggot and in the church.
Enough
for the pastor, them a faggot.
Choir leader.
See? Choir leaders are faggot.
And not only that, adultery as well, because that's what?
No, but you can't come as you are.
When you're gay, and if you can make faggot.
But you can't come as you are.
You can't stay.
Change up.
Clean up the way.
That's
If you come as you are, you can't stay as you are.
You can't come and remain the same and being a faggot.
To change.
You have to dash that. You have to cut. Then
So one of the reasons them why we step away from Christianity because the fire did have 3 fish man. Nobody not taking it.
go ahead, Doc.
Proverbs 1 verse 23 says, turn you up my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
Right?
I will make my words known.
This is the Most High making words known unto you by prophets. Spoken by the prophets. Go ahead.
But because I called and he refused, I stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But he set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof.
The word reproof means correction. The church is not correcting you. Church say you can't eat pork. Certain church you go. You can't eat pork. You can't eat anything.
Yeah, them tell you to pray over it.
Bless it and eat it.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that something I go kill the ras out there and bless it and eat it. You can't tell me that the Heavenly Father said what? Don't eat pork, but you can bless it and eat it. Or why am I going to bless something when put when say you're unclean? For you to eat it. And that's why our people full up of so much sickness and diseases.
And they misquote
God and bless it in a feed. Bless it with them God. Because I know the Most High bless that, you know. For them God bless that.
Yeah, and then misquote precept and say, yo, well Lord, tell Peter, rise, kill and eat.
But it wasn't talking about meat.
Exactly.
But them even know that I talk about. Go ahead.
Verse 26.
You hear killer say?
Verse
You
20.
hear my boy pastor?
He said,
People it a talk about, people it a talk about.
All him have said. Go ahead.
Say, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
Yeah, what who said this? The Most High said I'm going to laugh. He said because you despise him wisdom, you despise him reproof. When your calamity come, you're going to do what? You're going to mock and you're going to laugh. This is the Most High said this. Right? Go on. I know the God of the Christians this. Go on.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
And believe me to come.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
But why should he? Why should he answer? When for years and decades, he might call out to the people and say, watch you know, stop do that, stop do that. Just turn to me. The scripture says what? He shall hear a voice behind thee saying what? This is the way, walk ye in it. But he will what? But he will not. A modern time. Right. Bible days that.
Absolutely.
Yeah man, the Most High got mark when you fear and destruction come. Yeah man, a Bible days that. Go on up.
He says, they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Right.
For they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproofs. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices.
Right? Yes, this is the God of the Bible. It's not all love. Oh, he's not going to love me unconditionally regardless of what I do. When we're ready to go back to him, he's going to just hug me up and welcome me back in his arms. And that's how the Most High work. And now we move in his arms. Now we make call. Not turn. What is the reward?
You see me? Them parents beat them. You see me? But you expect them to fall in a character if you go off and do wrong.
Hey, we're Israelites, man. We're the chosen people of the Most High. And we have laws. We have a certain way. We should conduct ourselves. We have a certain heritage where we should actually learn and be a part of. See? These are the things that we're the most say my turn we back to that. See? Go ahead.
He says, for the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them.
Yep.
But whoso hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear. And shall be quiet from fear of evil.
Whoso hearken unto him shall dwell safely. So the Most High will protect a quick walk home, something for something for the Most High. You love me, you're secure. You love me, I protect you. Right. Let's keep on telling give me Revelation 3 and 10. See? a something for something with the Most High. You can't do evil and expect him to do good to you. I'm always say it, and our people have it in them saying, you sow, you reap what you sow.
Yep.
Then, go on up.
So Revelation chapter 3 verse 10 says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
You know what I'm saying? If you keep him patient, if you have patience and wait for him, he will protect you. No matter what, the patient means suffering, you know, without complaint. So no matter what suffering you go through, keep the faith, keep on believing in him, keep on believing, say, oh, he might come save me. Even up to the point of death, the scripture says, be faithful unto death, and the Lord shall give you the crown of life. Because death is not the end. You know, death is not the end to life. This die, there's an eternal glory. Wait, go on, brother, go on.
Revelation 22 verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He which is filthy, let him be filthy still. He that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be.
Right, and he might come. Regardless if somebody might help from me, born me here, so God come. Them can keep that. Them can believe that. No, but I know nothing. The scripture tells us people like that did that. So why the scripture will tell me about them? And we surprised. The scripture say, yo, men are going to say, yo, since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were. From them born them, yes, I gotta come. And same thing them people sing.
So the current world is reserved for them, so that they can be burned with fire.
Exactly. But hey, the skipper, hey, the Most High, when I ask no question, he might come.
They don't have to put it there. They believe in it. It no matter if you know him.
Don't worry.
The Most High word feet or not.
He give you signs to look for. And we know the signs.
I will tell you no.
Yeah? I will tell people the signs.
Last night the moon was red.
Last night what?
Last night the moon was red. That's
Yep.
the one.
Yep. So guess what? We just go back to the pot. That's something for something. That's something for something. Yeah, we are close on this here. We are close on this here.
You see, this is 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 9. It said, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. For such as in their life have received benefits, and have not known me, and they that have loathed my laws,
they that have loathed my law,
right?
Are the gate.
Right? While
and yo, you hear the words I'm gonna use, despise. Yo, when you despise something, you know, you have one hatred. And that's how them do the most side, them hate him. The scripture telling in a Romans, they are haters of God. Haters of the most high. Imagine me a child pour all of my love to you, but only thing we receive at him. Yeah, man. That's what I'm gonna do. You know? Because scripture tell us say what? They shall know that they will stricken no more. Them not take no more beating. What he said, why should he be stricken anymore? He will revolt more and more. The more he beat them, more they revolt. The more he punish them, and more they revolt. So why may I continue to punish you?
Scripture says, I've stretched out my hands unto a gainsaying and rebellious people.
Yep.
How him do that to him with him prophets, yo?
God. Verse 11.
Hey, the Most High earth. Just to let you know. The Most High earth. And that's why I'm backing up all of the anger there. I'm back it up. I say, oh, I'm cry like a travailing woman at the last days. Like. I just pour out all of the anger the way I feel. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 11.
The book of Revelation tells about the veils.
Yep.
And about the wrath of the Most High. Why would he be wrath if he never get hurt?
Exactly.
People can hurt and fuck themselves.
Right? His people. Not everyone. His people.
Right.
Are we had the problem? Yeah, true.
Verse 11 again. 2 Ezra 9 verse 11. And they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it.
Exactly, like we are right now. We come out and we are telling them, say, look here, the thing they want to do, wrong, this is the right way, repent and turn to this, and the Most High will punish you now.
Now have grace.
Now have grace.
Can repent.
Then they must say, look here, it's fine without mistake, that now benefit me right now, but they have to make I like the modern time, I like what I'm going right now. That way I work.
No, no change a sound, bro.
Right.
You see me? The same must know it after death by pain.
Exactly. So you know it afterwards by death by pain.
Right.
That is it. Hey, the Lord will come back and do things. They come to punishing people and get vengeance on the heathen. There are the two things there.
Hear that small piece, you know? It said verse 13, it said, therefore, be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished.
Yes.
And when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved.
So we don't care when we send the message. We don't care, and our job to care whether or not them receive this or not. What is the message? We just send it.
You have an election, you have whosoever
And
you
who
want.
was get saved when them come around and them are reform them ways and we help them and them thing through pin spirit of course. Then that's how it works. So when a businessman who don't want it, we only care about who want here and how we can help them to be better. That's how here we feel. That's how we do it. So with that, we want to give all honor, glory and praise unto you. How we give honors to the apostles and elders of faith who stand well. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways pushing this word now, sincerity and truth. The sisters, the believers, the helps, the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Good night, guys. Next week.